Joe Webb is Global Engagement Manager for Third-Party Risk at Thomson Reuters and joins me here on the fringes of the Integrity Forum, the OECD. You just heard the high-level plenary panel. What for you were the main takeaways? Do you feel there was a level of optimism from the panelists?
I feel there was a challenge there. There's an optimism, but also we're set against this context of the challenges that government have around Panama Papers, beneficial ownership. So I think, as Gabriela Ramos said, it's a challenge, it's a hard place to be, but it's creating that resolve that's needed to push the agenda forwards.
What did you make of Pascal Lamy's idea of a criminal body, a criminal court to really get stuff done and push this forward?
It's a really challenging question to answer, because you have two sides to this. You have the organisations who have criminal intent, and you have the organisations who really want to do well but are in a challenging place. They need help with their capacity, especially when we talk about those smaller suppliers. Yeah. So I think you need both. I think you need regulation, compliance, but you also need to understand you need to work with supply chains, with business partners, with other stakeholders.
And we had the compliance head for Siemens here. Siemens, of course, has been through a lot over the last 10 years. Let me ask you specifically on the corporates. How do you ensure, Joe, that you're conducting the appropriate levels of due diligence on your third parties?
The first thing is to embed it into your everyday business processes. Don't treat it as a corruption issue. Make sure that you are looking at the holistic risks throughout your business partners, your supply chains. You're embedding it, but actually that you really are engaging with your business partners as well.
What does best practice look like when we talk about driving transparency through all the different levels of the supply chain?
The first thing is, do you know who you're doing business with? Do you know who your suppliers are down to multiple tiers of your supply chain? Do you know whether there are any skeletons lurking in the closets of your business partners? And then it's about building that trust with your supply chain, but also actually it's about communicating your expectations. Have you got a policy, and are you actually making sure that everyone knows what it is?
And just to finish up with, how can Thomson Reuters help organisations manage their risk within their supply chains? What do we do?
Well, Thomson Reuters has a range of information and intelligence solutions to help companies really understand, identify and assess risks throughout their customer and third-party relationships. So it's really about recognising all the tools that are available and embedding those into your existing processes.
Okay, Joe, thank you very much indeed. Joe Webb from Thomson Reuters. That's it from me here on the sidelines of the OECD's Integrity Forum.